Hi guys, how's everybody doing this evening? Oh, we only got one in the background. Anyway, broadcasting from Dublin, Ireland. For some people who don't know where I am, I'm the Irish.traveler, doing a broadcast this evening from home, as you can see. So just see who's going to come up on the panel. I've dropped the pin up top, and anybody can join in. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening in Dublin, Ireland. We reached about 20 Celsius today. I heard over where a friend of mine, Simon, is. He showed me sent me a picture. It was 27 degrees over there. So a little hotter than Ireland anyway. So if anybody's out there who wants to ask any questions, text away. I'll receive the text here and I'll answer your questions. I can see 4s in the background now. Went from 2, 3, 4. So I don't know who's actually there at the moment because they haven't texted anything. So, like I said, if you text something, then I can say something to you. Also, I've dropped the pin up top. That's a link to this broadcast. If you want to join the panel, you're more than welcome to join. Anyway, I started this channel about 4 months ago, and I think I've got about 20 odd videos up. There's some drone stuff. There's other chat panels that I've done in the past and some driving videos of different places around Dublin here. I've reached about, I think I've got 294 subscribers at the moment from different parts of the world. America, Canada, UK, US. Well, I said America. Dubai, Kuwait, Philippines. I see some people have been watching from Hong Kong. Romania. And where else? Cyprus, of course, because I'm there a lot, but the way the situation around the world is, can't get anywhere at the moment. Just read something today in the Irish press that we're allowing indoor dining for pubs and restaurants, and that's supposed to be happening on the 26th. It was supposed to happen earlier this month, but it was postponed. Then we heard the 19th. And now the Deputy Prime Minister made a statement saying that hopefully by the 26th, we're allowed to go into pubs, allowed to go into restaurants, indoor dining. So somewhat open up the economy here in Ireland. Now, that isn't a guarantee because it's been postponed so many times. I've lost track. But what can you do? Not a lot you can do about that. But those are the breaks, as they say. But like I said, I think I've got about 20 odd videos up if you guys care to check out the channel. And if you like the videos, if you don't like the videos, leave a comment. Why not? Every comment helps with the channel. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Helps with the algorithm. So I'm just waiting to see if any of my regulars come up this evening. Oh, we're down to 2 now. But we'll see how this broadcast goes. If there's not a lot of people on, I'll end it. Guess think people are busy this evening, which is normal. Not everybody can come up on a panel. Every time I do one, I only suggested to do this on Thursday, thinking some of the regulars would come up. But if they don't this evening, then it won't be as long as usual. Because all I'm looking at is myself in the screen here. But them's the situation, as they say. I do a normal panel on a Saturday. That will still be going ahead. 8 o'clock Irish time. 10 o'clock Cyprus time. Dubai time, that'll be 11 o'clock p.m. and that'll be 3 a.m. Philippine time. There is Tony. How are you? Good to see you. As you can see, the link is there, so click on when you're ready. If you're not busy, I'll understand if you are. But as I said, those are the times that I usually do. Saturday evening, 8 o'clock local time. And it gets put out on YouTube then when I go live. Okay, we got Tony. Good evening from Ireland.
Just got home. Almost forgot about this.
Yeah, that's okay.
Got no
How are you doing,
here.
sir? How are you doing, sir?
Can't hear you.
Can you not hear
I
me?
don't have it.
I can hear you perfectly fine. No, you're not. Must be something on your end, because I can hear you perfectly 5x5. Everybody can hear you. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, Craig. Good to see you.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Check your volume on
YouTube. Only on YouTube.
I can hear you.
A little delay there. I don't know why this isn't.
The YouTube is probably delayed a bit because internet. If you
Hey, Craig.
We can hear you perfectly. I can hear you 5x5. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me, Tony?
No.
Do you want to go out and come back in again?
Oops. Uno momento.
No problem. Yeah, there is a delay in YouTube. I can see from here because I'm just on the YouTube page now.
What the heck, man?
That's the first time.
Can't hear nothing.
I don't know why, because I can hear you perfectly fine. Do you want to go? Do you want to go out? Internet.
I don't know. Maybe I'll reboot this thing and come back and see what happens.
We can hear you perfectly.
Well, I can't hear you unless I'm on YouTube.
Can you not hear me?
I can't hear you on StreamYard.
Can you hear me, Tony?
Just a minute. I can't hear you on StreamYard, only YouTube. So I'm gonna reboot this computer and I'll come back.
Okay, no problem. As you can see there, Tony's having a little audio difficulty. So, Craig, how are you this evening? Yeah, I know. I can hear him perfectly. It's his side. He's done something, and maybe he's muted his StreamYard. I wonder if he's done that. I bet you that's what he's done. He's muted his StreamYard, where you have to click up on top and then unmute it. If he comes back on again, what I'll do is I can call him on his mobile through Messenger and then kind of talk to him that way. As you know, I'm only learning this as well, like I only learned this recently, that you can mute StreamYard and then listen to something else on somebody else's channel or whatever. I only learned that recently myself, so I'm just wondering, did he mute himself by mistake on another panel and then forgot to unmute? That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. Yeah, how did that operation go? Good. You said you're getting something to do with your hip realigned or something? Something to that effect. I remember you texting that on Tuesday evening. And then we saw you before the broadcast, and then you had difficulty with the internet in your car because you kept coming and going. But it's just practice. I mean, I've made mistakes. I've even deleted videos in the beginning by mistake. I didn't even know what I was doing. I'd made some videos and I thought they were up on the YouTube, and I deleted them off something, and then deleted them all together. So those videos were gone, and I don't know how many views I got. I had done some live drives where I actually was driving the car, and I was using my phone for the live drive, like what Simon does. And didn't I delete them? And then they were gone off the YouTube. So I lost all the hours, minutes, and communications, everything. Lost it all. But, like, you learn by your mistakes. It's just the way it goes sometimes. They just took us. Okay, I'm going to put this. They took a 16 gauge needle and stick it. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Craig. That's. And I presume it was a local anesthetic, not where they knocked you out. Or did they knock you out fully? If I was to have something like that, they'd have to knock me out. There's no way I'd do a local anesthetic. Wouldn't be my cup of tea. I've had it where they tried to do stick a needle in my spinal tap thing, and they did it with a local. I just couldn't do it. I had to stop. And I said it to the doctor before. I told him, look, local anesthetic ain't going to work. You're going to have problems. They didn't listen. So I said, fine, if you want to waste your time, fine, go ahead. And on the day they did it, exactly what I said. So I had to come in another time, and then they did it, and then they found out what they needed to know. They could have done that the first time. But doctors think, okay, doctors know medical stuff better than I do, but I know myself. When it comes to needles and things like that, it's not a good thing for me. But them's the breaks, as they sing. But yeah, I've even the dentist thing, getting a needle in the jaw or whatever. I don't like that. Even getting blood drawn, I don't even like that. Both sides into each hip. Lots of lidocaine. Deaden it, but still feel it. Oh, they did it. Oh, wide awake. Wow. You're brave, man. I wouldn't have done it unless they were knocking me out. No way. Wouldn't be happening. Not at all. Tony, if you're listening there, what I suggest you do is if you're having problems with your audio again, you might have muted yourself at some stage. What you have to do is you put your mouse thing right up to stream and click on the right clicker, and then you come down to mute site. It could be that. That's just a suggestion. I only learned that. I learned that off Christian, in fact, a while ago, but I never actually used it till recently, and it does work. So I'm just thinking along those lines. That's where you might have gone wrong. You might have done it on another panel or something like that, and forgot about it. And then when you logged off the computer, it was still there. So here we go. Let's see. So have we got you this evening, Tony? Something like that. Tony,
Nothing. Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this that VPN shit and all that. If that all that stuff isn't up and running, I think it affects what I my whatever websites I get onto.
What
So I got to make
VPN?
sure
What VPN are you using?
that
You mind me asking?
my Kaspersky.
Okay, don't know that one.
You gotta wait till it fires up. I already have it on my spyware thing, so you know. But I was messing around this morning. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing sometimes, and I'm clicking on this shit.
And then you forget to unclick them. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
well, that this one I forget what. There were three options to doing whatever I was doing, and I once I hit one, I couldn't get back to where it was. So I'm sure they'll remind me because what I don't understand is there are things on here uh, to help you out. So I don't know why they're not automatically to begin
No,
with.
no. If you do something, it's still there until you undo it.
Yeah, yeah. I got that now, but if
The
it
machine, the
if
machine
it's
will only do what you tell it.
if it's something that's included in what I'm paying for, you would think it'd be on there automatically.
No, it's the machine only
Well,
does what you tell it to do.
find that out. I found that out. I got three more to click on if I want to, but I'll wait till I see my kid next. And
It's just a matter of practice, mate. I mean, I hadn't used the laptop in over 10 years, and there were certain
Hmm.
things, and certainly on StreamYard, I didn't know you could mute yourself on this, other than muting yourself down the bottom. But you can actually
Yeah.
mute the site up the top
Hmm.
where you use the right clicker. You put
Yeah.
your mouse up there, use the right
Hmm.
clicker, and it says mute site.
Yeah. I almost forgot about this shit. I got home a little while ago and I just fired it up and I was watching something. Before you log in, you can get all kinds of different things to watch. And I
Mhm,
watched one and then I thought, well, I might as well log on now and see what's up. And there you were. I totally
mhm.
forgot about it. Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't know if you set your phone up to receive notifications.
what's
Then, if
that?
you have
Oh,
your phone, your
yeah, yeah,
phone,
yeah. No,
if
I
you
didn't.
set up your, well, if your computer is off, you don't get the notification. But if you have it
Yeah, I
set
didn't
up on
get
your
it.
phone, to receive the notification, it'll come on your phone. That's your reminder.
Okay. Well.
Because that's how I get my reminders. Like if
Hmm,
my computer is not on, the only
yeah.
way I get the notification is through my phone. It comes up on my phone. It comes up on the screen. I mean, I've said this to you before, and you
Hmm.
said you were going to do something about it, but I guess you didn't. So
I don't know,
very
man.
easy
Shit.
to do. You just go into YouTube, pick the channels that you like, and then hit the the like
Yeah.
button, click all, and then you'll receive all the notifications.
Yeah,
It'll
I
come on
got
your
that.
phone.
I got that. The bell. The thing is the bell.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah, but you have to physically do it on your phone.
all on the phone. Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I just had started it up, and then I think I rebooted it for some reason. Yeah, whatever. I'm here.
Doesn't matter. The notifications will always come on your phone.
Ooh,
Like when Simon comes up and he does his live, it comes up on my phone. That's how I know.
yeah.
Like today, when he did, or was it yesterday? Was it today or yes? Did he do a live today or yesterday? No, today. Yeah, he did one today. You were there.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, that came up on my phone. As soon as it came up on my phone, I went up, and
Hmm.
then wasn't using the computer. I was just using the phone.
Yeah, I would have thought that would have on the phone. I think I got that. You see.
No, you have to physically do it to the
Yeah, yeah,
device.
yeah. I'm getting there. Getting there.
Yeah, as I say, getting there slowly but surely, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went by your channel there yesterday, or no, this morning, and I seen the last video you put up was about a week ago. So I was wondering when you doing your next one.
I don't know. No idea. Maybe. Well,
Well, I mean,
shit.
what do you do all day? Do you
I don't
do you
know.
have time to go out and do stuff?
Nah, I would, but if it's times when I want to, it's raining out. Today we had a little break, but the
It's
temperature
still
really
raining in the
dropped.
middle of summer.
What's that? Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I was saying it was raining today there in Milwaukee.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Well, most of your the summer days are hot, correct?
oh yeah, yeah. These cold fronts and warm fronts been clashing a lot lately, so it's when you get the water.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just me and Craig. And who else was on the last one? Oh, Ronald.
uh, Ronald,
Yeah,
Simon, Gear,
yeah.
the usual guys.
Simon said he wasn't
Do
going
you
to do
not
a live.
remember what happened at the end? Yeah, I noticed what you texted earlier.
I look on there. I put in the
You were
last one.
first on his live.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Well, I think
Yeah, I had a chat with him last.
Maria's probably working.
I had a ch-
Occupying a majority of her day is working. So, oh, my daughter sent me a message. Her oldest son, my oldest grandson. What is he? 23, gonna be 24. He had COVID. Yeah, so he's doing good now.
did he have a bad case of it, or did
I
he have a
don't.
mild?
I just randomly said, "Hey, how you doing?" And she told me he lives in. They're back from Texas, from California. She's in Texas now, and her oldest son's dad's in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the other one, well, both of them got to be then. Yeah, she's good. No
Well,
matter
if they're
what
in
she
the
does, she makes money. Tell you.
mm-hmm. My sister had it. In fact, the whole household, the three boys and her husband, all tested positive, and next door tested positive. What happened was one of the kids from next door had it, got it from somewhere, and then because the kids were mixing, then passed it on to the parents,
Hmm.
and then they were shut down for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think I've
Two
had
weeks
that
quarantine.
already. I think I had that without even knowing what the hell it was when I got out of the hospital. And I
Yeah,
had my
they.
surgery. I had my surgery in uh, March 3rd or 4th last year. And then
Mhm,
when I was home, man, I was like coughing bad, but I had nothing. I wasn't coughing up anything. I was just coughing,
mhm,
yakking. So I could have had that, not even known it. That could have been part of the
mhm.
problem with my. But it might not have been that oxycodone I was taking after surgery for pain. It was like
Mhm.
limiting the expansion of my lungs.
Symptoms.
It was real tight.
Mhm.
And I looked it up, and one of the side effects is that the doctor should have known that. But
Yeah, well, those were the early days. I mean,
well,
put it this way, I still, I mean, I think I flew out of here around the 10th or whatever, but I had to come back the 18th, or maybe a little bit before the 10th. I flew out. Anyway, I was gone for 10 days. Within 6 days of arriving there, we were told to leave the country,
oh
and
boy,
then two flights cancelled on me, and I got the third
oh,
flight out. So I was there for
apparently,
actually 10 days, but I was supposed to be there a lot longer. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
But
they. I think they knew about this shit back in January, but didn't say nothing.
yep.
It was the
I mean,
late year. So
yeah. Well, I mean, nobody said we couldn't travel. Nobody said nothing, nothing at all.
you know what? If you they'd probably if this would have been never brought to light, that it would have just been the flu and whatever kills thousands of people every year,
Hmm.
and we probably wouldn't even be probably chalk it up to that, and you know,
Hmm. Hey,
but
Gear, how are you?
Hey guys.
oh man, okay.
How are you, Gear?
Good. Just been watching the end of the Open first day.
I
Oh
fall
yes, I
asleep.
forgot you had golf today.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta go drain the monster.
So now
My
we are waiting
Twitch
for.
internet having a bit of problem here with the thing, so I'll be back.
Hey Tony.
Hey there, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just waiting for
Hmm.
the summer to arrive tomorrow. It should be sunshine, 27, 28 degrees
Yeah,
for the next 4 or 5 days. So
we did have a warm one starting out, and I was about 5 miles went east of where I am this morning, or early or later this morning, and I had a. It was only the temperature is only it was 73. It was way down. I get back home here, and it's like a 5 degree difference.
it's funny. I spoke to a mate of mine who lives in, Christian lives in Norway, in Oslo, just outside Oslo. And
Hmm.
they have there was 4 degrees warmer in Norway today than it was in Marbella and Malaga in southern Spain. It was
Oh,
warmer in Norway than southern Spain.
oh wow. Well, down for me, east of me here is the Lake Michigan. So if you have that northeast wind, or even east southeast, east southeast is more mild, but It was freaking cold down there.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. I've been to Chicago when there was like 90 something wind chill factor and fucking it was blowing.
Well, it can be hotter than hell outside here, but that water temperature is like in the 40s or 50s. If I will never miss that lake. Never.
I used the coldest I felt in my life, and I was at that fair on the I think it was the 21st of January. Normally, that big seen on TV fair is in Chicago,
Oh yeah.
and it was so cold that I thought the windows was open in the fucking hotel. I mean, it was going straight through.
It in the winter here, in any time of the year really, but it all depends where that wind's coming from. If that wind's coming from the north, whether
Yeah,
it's northeast or northwest, it can that's the thing I used to look for every day in the weather, how strong the wind was, because I've been more comfortable in 25 and warmer in 25 Fahrenheit than I have been in 40 Fahrenheit, just because of the wind.
yeah. The wind was coming down, sort of from the northeast, I guess, down from Canada, and it was like fucking, yeah, I was freezing my ass off. And I'm from Norway. I'm used to cold temperatures, but I never felt anything like in
Bitter.
Chicago that winter. Oh God.
Around here in 1980, I think it was 82 or 83, we had wind chills that were 50 below for most of the month of January, and
Yeah.
I mean it was so cold there were icicles on the inside of the windows. They were cheap windows, but nonetheless it was
It
cold in
was
my
like that. It was like that because this was when it was the big earthquake in LA last time. Was that 93 or 92 or 93? We were in.
I thought it was 88. It was in Well, they were playing a baseball game in San Francisco that Oakland and somebody else, and the stadium was shaking. I think that was God. I think it was early '90s.
Was early 90s, and it was funny because that was when we had this wind chill factor, and it like felt like it was like just below 50 degrees in Chicago, and we fucking froze our ass off. I mean, we just went from the hotel downtown out to the conference center, and it was like 300 yards, 400 yards walk, and it was like dangerous because you could freeze your fucking ear off. And then after that, we flew down to LA 3 days after the earthquake when the first planes were allowed. So I got all the aftershocks of that earthquake at the offices there.
There was one in '88. I think it was '88
Yeah,
or
but this was in
'89.
90. This was in early 90s, so when they had a big one down in Santa Monica,
Yeah,
and then
we're they're about due for another one.
yeah,
Matter of fact, I went out to visit my daughter. Let's see what year that was. I went out. I went out. I was standing on the Golden Gate Bridge 2 days after Christmas. It wasn't a freezing wind. It was probably in the 50s. And my daughter's husband at the time, we drove across that bridge that collapsed. From Oakland to San Francisco,
yeah.
and it was fog. You couldn't see shit at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, it was. I couldn't see anything. He said, "Oh, this is the bridge," and I think thanks for telling me right before we get onto it.
I remember my business partner. His house was up in Pacific Palisades, and half of the town was without water and everything, and he was complaining because his water fountain wasn't working.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
If he'd have been a little bit richer, that might have worked. I gotta go
Oh,
pee.
God. Hey, Craig. So we got forecasted summer here tomorrow, Gareth. It's meant to be 28, 29, 29 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with blistering sun. It's about fucking time.
Well, what's his name? Simon sent me a picture earlier on today. He was 27 where he was.
Well, it's 19, was 19 here, and they're going to go from 19 and jump to 28 tomorrow.
Was 27 where he was today. He sent me a picture of,
he,
the thing
he must have
in the van.
been. Yeah, well, he probably had the heating on inside the van then.
No, it was yeah, I know. But those gauges that tells you when it's outside.
Yeah.
27. So it was hot where he was, but I texted him back and I said, "Oh, it's only 20 here, so 7 degrees behind."
Yeah, it's 19 here. Oh, the weather is blowing from the north, so the high pressure is up north, and it's so the good is pushing the. I mean, in Norway today, it was 4 degrees hotter than Malaga in southern Spain. Up in Norway, it was 30 degrees in the shade, 4 degrees more than Malaga.
Wow, that's weird, isn't it? Because normally London is fairly hot, from my experience from being
Yeah,
there.
gonna be 30. Yeah, gonna be 30 in London tomorrow.
Wow, that's going to be hot.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's in the shade. So.
Was reading the news today online. They're supposedly opening for indoor dining and pubs for the 26th, but you have to have this Q card that the government is sending out to people that are vaccinated, and anybody with this Q card can enter the bar or restaurant. If you don't have one, you don't get in.
Okay. We have to eat at home then.
No, you can eat outside. I mean, there's outdoor dining. Do you remember in one of my videos, you could see people eating outside, but there was no indoor. But as of the 26th, if we do open, they're not saying 100% we're definitely opening. They're only saying we hope to be opened on the 26th. But then they're not saying anything about this Q card thing. I only heard that during the week about this new Q card that we're going to get this email from the government, the people that have been vaccinated. So you can download this on your app. So if you go into a restaurant or a bar, you can show this Q card and you can go in.
Norway put England back on, or UK back on red today. So now you can't travel to Norway from the UK again without fucking 10
Quarantine.
days quarantine. Yeah, because, like yesterday we had about 50,000 new cases with 66 deaths, which is like nothing anyway because hardly anybody gets, 50,000. I mean, but, it's young people and people doesn't, it's asymptomatic and whatever. But the fucking drama. So now Norway put England back on the red zone again. So
It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
I tell you what, so far, during the whole pandemic, there were 782 people, which has supposedly died of COVID or COVID with COVID in Norway, and in any particular normal year, there were 1,200 dying just of normal flu and influenza. So it's actually about 400 people less that has died than during the pandemic than they would have anticipated normally.
I wonder, and they never give the information saying what age group, do they?
Oh yeah, they do. I mean, about 95% is 65 plus.
Okay, well, they don't give it here.
No, they'll do it there. There's hardly anybody died below the age of 65.
I don't know, man, because
Mostly in the 90s and 80s.
yeah, probably. In fact, there's no deaths. There's just 1,000 new cases, nearly 990 something or something like that. I saw when it came out earlier.
There was a big article today about LA County, LA West County, that every single person which was admitted to hospital in the last week was all non-vaccinated people. Zero vaccinated people admitted to hospital.
Mm-hmm. See, they don't even do that. They don't give us that kind of information. Nothing, basically. They just said, okay, 900 people contracted it, like got tested and
No, they get full breakdown, age group.
yeah, well, at least they're giving you some, correct information, but nothing here, man. They don't give you any of that information here. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, are they on the suicide path or what? For the economy.
Yeah.
I mean, put it this way: the vintners and all of them, they're going to go if they don't open on the 26th. This government is going to crash big time, man. They've been warned now. There is no more chances after the 26th. When we were given the date, which was given today, if they don't open on the 26th, there's going to be hell to pay. Hell to pay.
So if they open, are you going to take off for Cyprus right away?
No, that's not in travel. That's just opening the restaurants
Oh,
and bars.
what about when
There
they
is
open
no
up
travel.
travel? What are you going to do?
No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere this year. I'm not going anywhere this year. It's too much hassle to get into. It's too much hassle to get into Cyprus, and I think they're on the amber zone at the moment, and we probably go on the red zone now. Because if England is on the red zone, then we're going to be on the red zone as far as Cyprus is concerned.
No, I'd like to go somewhere.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I just don't want the hassle. I'm not really interested in getting one of these things put up my nose and all that kind of stuff. I'll wait till next year.
Yeah, but only, I mean, you can go to, to Costa Rica, to Mexico.
I can go to Cyprus too.
Yeah.
You'll have to check. You'll have to check with the embassy
But
because they're only allowing Russians and Israelis in. They're not. I don't know if they're letting Americans in.
well, they were listed on the 10 or 12 countries that you could go to with or without
Oh,
shot.
oh, okay, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's on. You can look it up on Kayak.
Okay,
Uh, I don't know what the web address is, but the
yeah,
Kayak they,
I know the
they list.
kayak site.
Yeah, they list the countries that you can go in that you have to quarantine. Then they list the countries that allow you in if you've had the jab twice and you're fully
Mm-hmm.
vaccinated. You can go. They'll let
Mm-hmm.
you in. So Mexico, I am not interested in that.
What about
Costa Rica.
Colombia,
I've
Costa
been to
Rica?
Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. I don't know. I don't know
I've been to
Costa
anybody
Rica is
Costa
there.
very
Rica.
nice.
I've
I
been to Costa Rica. I didn't know anybody there either. I had a
I
great
don't make
time.
enough. I don't make enough money to up and go right now.
Costa Rica is cheap.
I'm just leave me. I
Trust me,
I
it's cheap.
I,
I
plan,
was
I
there for
always
three
I
weeks.
always plan for the worst. Always, because if it
Well,
turns out good, then you're covered.
well, put it this way: Cyprus will be more expensive than Costa Rica. I can tell you that.
Uh,
I mean, you have a bunch of people which just across the border for Costa Rica. You have these guys I see on YouTube, which all are, and it's like safe as fuck, and it's dirt cheap and really nice. These border towns just over the border from Costa Rica and Guatemala. There's a lot
Hmm.
of Americans there now, which is hanging out.
Yeah,
I
I've been
go.
to Guatemala. I've been to Guatemala as well.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
where I went to the underground market, which was beside the palace. That's the first time I ever seen armed security guards outside restaurants with handguns on their hips and a shotgun, holding onto a shotgun. First time I ever saw that before. For restaurants. Jesus.
All right, yeah. Yeah, somebody you don't want to not pay your bill there.
I wouldn't be able well, I was there on vacation, so I wasn't there to make any trouble. But it's like Cuba. I went to Cuba and they have two police forces. The tourist police and then the local police, as they say.
in
And
the
the tourist police are wearing kind of like really, really nice uniforms compared to their counterparts in the regular police. And proper combat boots, proper trousers, proper shirt, proper hat. I mean, proper. And the guys speak English.
Same in
And
Thailand. You have the tourist police, and you have the brown pigs, as you call them.
Yeah, I've seen on other people's videos and documentaries. I've seen some English guys that are kind of like over there to help with the tourist police with the communications with tourists that get themselves into trouble.
Yeah.
Being too drunk and disorderly or whatever, or even serious things. But yeah, I've seen some documentaries on that.
Felonious cocksucking with the intent to swallow.
Mate, you don't mess with those cops. Put it this way: you mess with those cops, you'll disappear. You
You know
won't be going
what?
back.
I spent most of my childhood on the south side of Milwaukee, surrounded by, and it wasn't a bad, but surrounded by Spanish people.
Hmm.
So I am not at all tickled about going into their backyard and having way lesser rights than I have here. I have no desire.
Oh,
Well,
guys, sorry, I was wrong. I didn't mean Guatemala, where there's a lot of Americans hanging out now because they can't go to the Philippines and stuff. It's in San Juan del Sur in Nicaragua. It's just
ah,
over the border from Costa Rica. I've seen a lot of YouTube shit from there lately, and it's fucking lovely and cheap as well.
Hmm.
right. Never
It's a
thought
lot
of
of
Nicaragua.
Americans, a lot of Americans there in hanging out in San Juan del Sur in Nicaragua, just waiting for the Philippines and stuff to open up.
Right. I don't think Philippines is going to be opening up for a long
Not this
time.
year. Not this year.
I don't think. I mean, put it this way: they're not really opening the bars till October in Thailand.
Well, and that might get postponed.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. But the
Yeah, well,
government
they're
aren't really
saying,
saying
yeah, but
anything.
they also said they were going to open them like 2 weeks ago as well.
Hmm. And now that it didn't happen, a lot of people are going out of business, and kind of like the small demonstrations I've seen on YouTube in Thailand. Bar owners and restaurant owners, throwing out their 2 cents worth to open up. And what's been said really is, oh, they reckon it'll be 1st of October before they can open up. I
They
mean,
did
this is a
that.
lie.
When Jordan is open, they did the sandbox stuff in Phuket. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
And but what, they got what, 4,500 people, 4,500 tourists coming in, which is nothing.
Hmm. Yeah, it's only peanuts,
Complete peanuts.
but it's closed down again. I
No.
mean, isn't Pattaya dead?
Yeah,
Isn't
Pattaya. I'm saying Phuket.
No, they got
Phuket?
the.
Yeah.
But
Phuket.
Pattaya is a busy. But isn't Pattaya a busy place? And
Phuket is
uh,
busy too.
oh, I know that. But I mean, the other places aren't they busy as well? Well, we're busy.
They were super
I mean,
busy.
I've never been to Asia. I only know one person who goes there on a regular basis. but I know nothing about the
They
place.
got
Only
this
what
thing
I've.
called Sandbox over there where you can go in there, but you can only stay
No,
around.
you can quarantine in without you can go into the sandbox in Phuket Island and you can
Mm.
do the testing and everything there. So you can kind of do 2 weeks in Phuket and then you can travel on to other regions because you kind of done your quarantine in Phuket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that. So I mean, like you were saying, like only 4,000 went over there. So maybe they just went to different places after their
Hmm.
2 weeks quarantine.
They're only allowing certain areas, and I think that's the only one. I ain't 100.
That's
percent
that's the only one they have allowed so far. Yeah.
Yeah, that
So they
that I
can.
get that much from watching. There are three very good bloggers over there in Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched them quite a bit. Two American, three. One's Canadian. One's a friend of Dennis's. Retired and working for you. He's one of a friend of Dennis Malone. He's character.
Um.
It was Chris something, I forget. But I got that Canadian accent.
Yeah.
About, out. Take off, hoser. Like, get the F out of here, you know.
Mr. Welcome back into fantastic
This,
musical evening.
this, uh, this guy, this young guy I used to work with in this factory, one of the factories I was at, he's stepfather's white guy, Spanish, heritage or whatever. And they went up to the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, UP is called. And they came back after a summer, and they're talking to all their Spanish friends, going up there, over there, like that. And these guys were just—they didn't realize that they had taken on that accent,
Mm.
and it's an hilarious one to listen to. It's like that the movie Fargo way back when they talk
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I'll be back in a second. Need to do something.
You smoke a cigarette, man.
Probably.
Have two while you're out there. I'm telling you, man, you gotta quit that. I used to be one of those guys that sit there and go, shit, you know what you're talking about, just keep on doing it. I can tell you from experience, you're in your early 50s, you think it's no big deal, but when you get in your 60, you're gonna be, it's gotta be more than just congestion. Then you might end up wearing hauling around one of them little portable oxygen things with you.
Oh yeah.
I have an auntie like that, man. She smoked straights. She used to steal them from my grandpa, and
Mm.
because she was a little girl. I mean, she was that was his spoiled her. And
Well, I stopped smoking about what, it's 2001 now. So I stopped. I stopped about 7 years ago.
that's good. Mine's only been a year and a half, but I just got up one day and I said, man, I'm tired of that shit. Just and I can feel the effects of it from it.
I mean, it took only like a month and a bit before the taste and smell and everything was like super. And now, if I go in somewhere when people smoke, I mean, even if they're smoking outside the big railway station in London and whatever, I can feel the fucking.
That gets me dizzy. Does that get you
Yeah,
dizzy?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting next to people who had a cigarette on the train and whatever.
Uh,
You can smell it on their clothes. And I'm just thinking, fucking hell, I used to smell like
well,
that for 30 years.
the only problem I sense of smell is that I can smell my own shit now, and that's not very rosy. Uh, boy, I never could see why people were bothered by it, but I do now.
Yeah.
Some folks, though, they'll just sit there and just say something about it while they're inhaling this somebody's ass. But I'm glad I did what I did. It's just
You know,
uh,
when you have those public ashtrays outside the train stations and shit, I can
oh,
smell them fucking a mile away now.
one of my cousins just died in her sleep. I saw her up here. Oh man, how long ago did I see her? In spring maybe. You're younger than me. She died in her sleep. She smoked like a chimney. I mean, I went outside and she was when I was leaving, and she was standing outside smoking. And I'm like, Jesus, that stuff. Couldn't stand it.
Yeah, and before I didn't understand why people were like fucking complaining at all, but
Yeah, right,
I,
right.
I just I can just understand now what my
Yeah,
clothes were smelling like.
yeah. When they allowed it in bars, I was one of place I used to go to in the '90s, 3 days a week. I lit up and I was smoking. This girl next to me said, Do you have to have that there?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And I didn't give a shit what she thought.
Yeah,
Although I got to say, I never at a baseball game in close quarters. I would out of common decency, I wouldn't do it. Um, around people like that got their kids there and all that. I
sure.
would I wouldn't light up for that. I mean, I would just wait because you always felt this shame like you were the only one doing it.
Mm,
Oh man, my God.
yeah. So, did you put something more up on your channel?
No,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
I
No, I haven't seen any notifications. So,
Yeah, I'll be getting there. I don't know if tomorrow's gonna be nice or Monday or Tuesday. Got to rain off and on here. I don't want to be caught out there with my camera and gimbal. That's a nice one I got there too. The gimbal.
oh, is it raining there now?
Yeah, it's sprinkling a little bit when I got here.
No.
I'll be dry now, but
Well, and like a week ago or 10 days ago, it was blistering hot.
yeah. We got like June weather was like August, and July so far has been like May.
When do you normally when is normally the hottest month there? Is that August or?
I think it's July or August.
Hmm.
When I was a kid, I mean, the temperatures always fluctuated up and down forever. I mean,
Oh,
this global warming crap it's the Mississippi River froze all the way down from Minnesota down to Mississippi at one time. Then 1900, 1901, or something like that. So that the fluctuation in temperatures always been there. But when I was a kid, hot was blistering hot. And if you'd have told me back then that I was going to be wearing a sweater in 2004 on the 4th of July, I'd have slapped you.
yeah.
But I have when I worked that job I was working, and these girls, these little teenagers, they go down to the Summerfest, the outdoor festival, every year in about 11 days, and they're dressed like it's 80 out and it's
Hmm.
47 and raining. I don't know what the hell they were going down there for when the place was about to close, but
So what in January and so forth? I mean, you end up getting 2-3 feet of snow and all that shit around your place.
not as much as we used to. Um, I think I used my snowblower. I don't even know, man. 5 times.
Okay,
When I was a kid, though, when it snowed, you didn't see the grass till spring.
exactly.
I mean, we had like every other week, bi-weekly snowstorms all the time, and snow snacked up 5 feet, 6 feet high, and rear wheel drive cars. people pushing people. They couldn't stand each other in the summer, but they're out there pushing each other's cars out of, from being stuck.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like we had when I grew up, we had in the 60s and 70s and stuff. We had almost snow in Oslo from end of September till sometimes it even was snowing on the 15th of May. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep.
How's it going, Ronald?
Ronald, oh, the professor's here, huh?
Yes, hold
Oh,
on.
bro, Professor.
Hold on, fellas. I'm talking to some lady on the phone, you big heads.
Ew.
Ask her if she looks as sexy as her voice sounds. I uh, I did that when I was in the factory. We had a company nurse. She had gray hair, premature gray hair, but nice looking. And I wasn't married at the time. Just to be funny, I'd say, "Hey, do you look as good as you sound?" and that must have did something to her because I saw her upstairs a day after that, smiling.
See, one hot button, and now everything started from the beginning again. I'm in the Twilight Zone. I don't know what that's about. Something you guys must have said while I was away that I missed.
Well,
But I don't know what.
usually
Craig,
down there, this time it's constant hot. But they've had their sweltering heat. Now it's back to what it was before it got hot. But
Now,
mhm.
you're in the Gulf. You're gonna get it.
Craig said earlier that even if I put you on the big screen, there is a delay in that too. Turn your volume up, Tony.
Yeah,
And then, wow,
memory. I can't
he
turn it.
probably mean, well, he probably mean I hit a button, not a hot button.
I'm the other the rest of you guys can hear me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Craig, you don't have a hearing aid, do you?
No, he doesn't. Sure, he's been on the panel. You've seen him yourself.
I don't know what
I,
to say. I was
but
getting ready to cook.
I'm not
He
checking the
didn't want
person
to.
out.
No.
I'm not looking to see who's got hearing aids and who don't.
The live
Well,
stream never ended, Craig. It must have been something your end.
No, it didn't end. You
no,
just
it's still
started.
live there. It's still
You
live
start.
there. I can see.
You just started at 2 p.m. Central here, right?
Just after 8 our time.
Yeah. I think Craig's in the Central where he's at. Not sure.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
He's I thought he was 5 hours behind me.
Maybe an hour ahead of me then.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think he's Central. Craig, you can settle that debate.
Is it Mississippi, isn't it?
I would have thought he was, like near the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. I would have
Well,
thought he was.
well, it jerks around, but Mississippi, that could be. I don't know.
Hey, Greg, what's the time zone in Mississippi? Are you on Central time? Central or
Eastern
Eastern? Right.
307
307.
Central. He's the same time as I am.
All right, so he's Central Standard.
6.
Yeah,
Central Standard Time,
The
yeah.
only one that's
yeah,
different here is Christian. He's 7.
yeah. He's an hour ahead of me, so he's 10:03 where he
So
is, or
the U,
10:08. Sorry,
the UK is
yeah.
the UK is 6 also, isn't it?
I'm the same time as the where Gear is. Exactly the same time.
Yeah.
Norway is an hour ahead of us.
As they say, yeah. He's an hour ahead. Same time as Germany, Spain,
Yeah.
Africa.
It's funny, Portugal, but Portugal is on UK time.
Mhm. It's weird that, isn't it?
Hmm.
I mean, I've driven to Spain, and then like Portugal is further down from Spain,
I know. But
and yet, and at the
well, I
same
mean,
time,
yeah, from the north of Spain, yeah.
yeah. Well, if you drive down, like yeah,
Northwest of Spain is on top of Portugal, yeah.
yeah. I mean, because I was going to the east coast of Spain to Barcelona, so I drove from Cherbourg to Toulouse and then down through the Spanish border. Then,
The weirdest thing is India. India have time zones on half an half half an hour.
huh?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
You know
yeah.
I did
what?
not know.
Bars closed. The bar's closed in part of Indiana. It's on the East Coast. You go over to Eastern Standard Time. You go over to where Central. You get another hour.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say. Well, unless you're on a border town.
Philippines used to do that. But they got rid of it. But because China, Japan, all that are different. You know,
Is
even though in line, you'd be lined up.
is Cyprus 2 hours or 3 hours? From
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw a post there that Chris put up. She's out with the girls. This restaurant place that I know, Secret Garden in Larnaca. So she's out with the girls
Ooh,
from what I can see.
secret garden.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
nice restaurant. The food is good there. I've
it's
been
a
there
big
before.
band. It's a big band in Scandinavia called Secret Garden back in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like you wouldn't even think Secret Garden was there. It's kind of like up an alleyway, and it's not that big. It's quite small, but yeah, but the food is good in there. Definitely good in there. You can have a bit of crack if you're with a bunch of people. You can have a bit of crack with you got the Greek music and whatever, or if they've got somebody playing live or something. But as you know, I don't know what's happening really over there. Even though the bars and restaurants are open, I don't know if they're doing live music or anything. Because there's a friend of mine, her job is singing in different places, and she hasn't posted anything, doing any work. So I
Did you
don't know
see
what's
the
going on.
unrest? Did you see the unrest which is in Durban and in Joburg in South Africa now, and in Havana in Cuba as well?
No, I've not. I've not seen
Uh,
anything.
Huge
I haven't been watching the news at all.
shooting
And
people and raiding, just like it was in the States during or just after the black dude got killed up in Minnesota. You know,
yeah, Floyd.
yeah. I mean, they are raiding and robbing all the big supermarkets and everything in South Africa.
Is
It's like a
Luton.
zoo.
what's his
Luton.
name? Daryl. Daryl knew that guy when he was a kid. He said.
Yes.
Yeah, he said
What's
he
up,
was an
Chris?
asshole.
In
I'm
New
doing
York.
all right. I'm trying to squeeze in the word in. These fellas here just running off at the choppers.
Waiting on you.
I'm still talking to the lady at Best Buy.
At Best Buy. What are you buying?
You hitting it yet?
No, I ain't hitting her. She's in Utah, you peanut.
Hey, well, you didn't say exact location. No.
No, I didn't know she was in Utah until she told me.
There you go.
Oh, did you ask customer service where they were located at?
Well, no, I'm assuming I'm talking to people in my area. So she's all the way in Utah.
Oh.
No, I'm getting rid of that crappy ass radio that came with that stock shit.
So did UPS or did they actually arrive with your sewing machine the other day, or still not?
No, those a-holes called me yesterday talking about we're looking at a delivery date of Friday, so they'll be here tomorrow around noon.
You're fucking kidding me! It was 42 hours about a week ago.
I ordered it on the 29th.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you were sitting in. Last time we spoke, you were. It was. You could see it. It was just around the corner.
Drawing it up as if we are to order the parts you need, but now I have to input everything for the appointment maker. So
Not a problem.
What?
Okay.
That's the operator.
Get a radio. This freaking stock crap they put in the Honda for 2021. I mean, it's got a touch screen and all that, but technically, no, it doesn't have a touch screen. I have to dial shit up.
1919.
When the Bluetooth connects, I have to dial down to tell it yes, connect, and then push a button.
Is this the car
I'm like,
radio?
no,
Is this the radio? Is this the radio in your new vehicle?
yeah, this is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
So they're gonna put a 10-inch Boss audio in there.
Well, this was this. If it was standard that come with the car when you bought it, and if it doesn't work, isn't that on the warranty from the dealership? From the dealership?
No, the radio works fine. It's just the tech sucks.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have to dial up shit. I'm not dialing, you know.
And then what
Hold
is
on.
your zip code?
98337. It's a piece of crap. I mean, even the fucking lawnmower.
Got a couple locations.
Hold on.
Northgate, Washington,
No,
Silverdale,
that's the one.
Linwood.
No.
Okay, Silverdale. It says not available.
Huh?
Let me click on it and see why.
It's out of stock.
It says no resources were found at this location for the minimum skill set, with the minimum skill set required to complete the requested job. So that location does not have anybody authorized to do that.
So what's going to happen? I'm going to wind up buying the radio separately and then going somewhere else to get it installed.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, so, and that would actually void part of your
Warranty.
quad protection, because if we didn't install it, then, and you had purchased quad protection, we wouldn't be able to do, like, say, for example, something went wrong with it down the road, like 3 years from now or something, and you needed it fixed, Geek Squad, like, if we didn't install it, there's no way for us to not authorize, certify their work, because somebody else messed with it initially. So Northgate, Linwood, and Tukwila, those are all options, but the Silverdale location is not available for that.
That's too far to go. And that was a double entendre too. You said if something happens to somewhere down the road, it's a car radio. I just caught that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
I'll buy another fucking radio which can be installed in Washington D.C. Sorry, in Washington State.
Yeah, I'm not going to DC either.
The million-mile drive.
Best Buy, but especially because we have that promotion where it's free installation with the purchase of the radio through us, and instead of paying $672, you'd be paying instead of paying $572, you'd be paying $6. No, because you're not getting it installed with us anyways, because it's too far.
All right, that's
If
Tukwila.
you'd be paying like $50 less without the protection plan, but you'd have to pay for install from somebody else if it's too far.
All right. Well,
Do you want us to order these products, or do you need to think about what you want to do?
No, don't order it. Don't order it. No. I'll just have to go another route because I don't travel far, and I'm a disabled veteran in Tukwila and Anaway, wherever. That's just too far. Silverdale is only 8 miles.
Want me to write these things down so that you kind of have a better idea of what you need to go with the radio when you're looking around?
No, that won't be necessary. I'm just going to go a different route. Thank you so much.
Right.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you for calling Best Buy. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
I think, Ronald, I think you're just calling up these fuckers to have
Bloody hell.
8 ladies to talk to in customer service. She sounded pleasant.
Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to moan?
No, she's just upset that she didn't get that $600.
Uh,
Well, why don't you just find like a local radio dealership or something,
that's fine.
and they stick it into your car around the corner from you?
Look, you know the only problem with that is that they may have a bunch of 16-year-old kids working there that don't know any more about that thing installation of that model than anybody else.
Right?
Because I've worked and I've seen it.
Now,
Okay.
see, Best Buy shouldn't be in the business of installing nothing. You know, they just should be retail.
Yeah.
But I can go to Car Toys. I mean, with a name like Car Toys,
Yeah.
it's a better way to go. You heard the commercial? If I go to Car Toys, of course they're gonna charge me, but then so was Best Buy.
You should just tell that lady, look, I'm gonna complain about this shit for 2 weeks to my friends, then I'll decide what I need to do.
Oh, y'all already in it.
Well, she doesn't know that she was being heard in Milwaukee. She was being heard in Ireland. She was being heard in the UK. And we've got 8 people in the background.
And
Right?
and her voice sounds common, like around here.
Yeah, she's in
So-
Utah.
Utah. There ain't nothing in Utah but Mormons.
Mormons and Salt Lake City, the best powder
I've
ski
been
in
there.
America.
I've been there. I was in a little town called Logansport, I think. You go up this road. It's like the road to heaven. It's on a freaking angle. And you keep going, and you get to this plateau, and here's this small town right on top of the mountain.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah. I've been out there. Cool.
They even had the Winter Olympics there in Salt Lake City.
I remember that.
I have a cousin that her and her stepdad and mom moved to Riverside from Wisconsin, and for her senior year of high school, they moved from Riverside to Utah. And you imagine when you're a teenager, a little rebel rousing, and then you get sent to Utah.
Well, I heard that they say that the best powder off ski powder skiing is in Utah, in the whole of America.
I'm telling you, man, there's an angle on them roads leading for you. You get to the airport and drive up that little town. I said, it ain't this little hill. It's a long time, an incline like you've never seen.
All right.
It's
That's odd.
You're about 10 miles from Idaho.
It's probably like some of the small cities in Colorado as well. When you drive up to Vail and to Aspen and some of those places.
It makes you say, "Wow!" when you see this. It's like somebody dropped this little town right on top of this mountaintop.
You got plenty of those. You got plenty of those in up in the valleys and shit in Norway as well. You know, it's like you wouldn't believe people were living up there.
Yeah. I was envisioning these Eskimo tribes and not an actual functioning little town.
Mm.
I flew out there and I drove back in Wyoming, and unless you like Christian radio, man, you're screwed.
The
You know,
country.
no.
I mean, there was certain on the west coast of Norway. You have some of those like Bible Belt valleys, so to speak, in some of those communities there. You know, you couldn't buy beer in the local supermarket and shit. You have to order it like 2 weeks in advance, and then if one household had ordered too much alcohol during the year, then the vicar would come and visit and knock on the door and ask if everything was fine in the family, if there was any problems, anything like that.
Hey, Maria, how are you? Good evening
Hey,
to you.
Maria.
What's going on, Maria?
Yes,
Right.
I saw your post on Facebook. I sent you a like that you were heading home for rice.
No, Arizona doesn't have daylight savings.
So what's the sardines, Maria? Is it sardines in tomato sauce or sardines in sunflower sauce or sardines in olive oil?
Or mustard.
Oh, yeah, mustard. Yeah.
She's turning into Gary.
Mm.
You hungry? You're hungry for rice. I am hungry for rice. I am.
Mhm. Sardines, not my cup of tea. Fresh
Oh,
sardines.
fresh sardines that is just fried. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That you probably
Sardines
make
are good
some.
for you.
No, thank you.
I buy the canned sardines in olive oil all the time, and have them on as a spread on bread. It's great for
Yeah.
nutrition.
It's all going to kill us, so might as well eat it.
And
I was
smoked mackerel as well. It's delicious.
Oh yeah, yeah. Love me some mackerel and rice.
Smoked mackerel, yeah, they're great.
I was on that American site earlier on to buy American products, and
I think we did that yesterday or the day before.
well, I haven't ordered the food yet because I'm waiting to see if something comes back, and it weighs 27 kilos. Guess how much the postage is?
Mm.
40 euro. So my
Freedom.
girl, yeah, 40 euro. It weighs 27 kilos.
So 27 kilos, 30, that's 60 pounds. That's cheap from
40,
France.
40 euro. The bill for the food itself is 135, and then the transportation is 40 euro and 6 cents. But I want to add something to it, and I'm waiting to see if it comes in next week. I mean, I'm in no rush to get the stuff,
No,
so
but
I'd rather.
wasn't there some sales on there, so they might be sold out because you got like 80% off.
Yeah, no, they're still there. They have plenty of them. Plenty
Oh,
of them. I checked it today. They have plenty of them. Doesn't say that they're low on stock or anything. There's plenty, and it's still in my shopping basket, as they say. So it's still there.
Maria, you have to ask Simon to work a bit harder so he can afford cutlery and don't just eat the bare hands.
Yeah, but I mean, the Filipinos, they like to eat with their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gareth, I was making a joke.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. I thought you were being serious because she's been living in the UK for what, 16 years?
You know damn well Simon's got spoons and forks because that's what they were born and raised using.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, she still eats with her hands.
I
I
eat
Okay.
with
was,
my
I
hands.
was, I was standing up for her, to be honest.
Fuck, when are
You,
you guys gonna learn and understand sarcasm? For fuck's sake, you are so dull.
It is. They look.
God, it just my jokes just flies over your head like a fucking
yeah, but
F-16.
Well,
Who is that? Kennedy Supergirls. Must be an imposter.
Yeah, but I mean, she's a fantastic cook. Fantastic. I mean, some of the stuff
Cool.
she does.
Well,
Maria,
when were you there to taste it?
Yeah.
I never tasted any of it.
Ah.
So
I just saw
how can you say she's a
videos.
fantastic cook? You can do good
I-
on TV.
Put some.
Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say. Put
Ooh,
it this way. From what I've
she makes
seen, I wouldn't say no. So
she
there
makes
you
the
go.
best hot dogs in the world.
Garrett, I can make fucking shit to look good on film as well. But wait until you taste the damn thing.
Well, you know, some people like to cook and some people don't. I like to cook.
I like to eat
Ton-
though.
yeah, but you're too lazy to cook it.
I am.
Me too.
There you go. We're not alone, Ronald. We're
Me
talking
too.
to Chef Boyardee there.
Mm.
Telling you.
Oh,
I
mate,
checked.
leave a hot dog on, mate.
I checked. I checked for that stuff that Tony had there the other day because I quite fancy it.
Sandwich?
Yeah, they still haven't got it in stock, but I clicked on the thing. They'll
They,
email me if it comes in.
but they do carry it.
Yes, they do. Exactly the
So
same as your stuff.
I don't know if the contents, because the kilo is less than a pound, right?
Kilo. There's 2
There's
pounds.
that's 2.2
2 pounds.
pounds to
Well,
the
then
per
use,
kilo.
then you got to, well, that's why you got to make 2 pounds of it then.
No, I just order. They're the normal size cans that you had.
Ah, yeah.
So I just got to order a bunch of them. You know what I mean?
Uh, Trophy
But at the
Jones.
moment, it's they calculated it to 27 kilos so far.
All right. So yeah, you don't want to, be oversauced. But what you can do also, if you got a little extra, you turn up that flame. It'll more of that shit will bomb to the
bloody
ground.
hell. That sausage sounds spicy, Greg. Cajun andouille sausage. I almost get flames out of my mouth just reading that stuff.
Oh, I'd eat that, no problem.
Like chorizo's good.
Yeah, chorizo is good, but with cajun, for me, that sounds bloody spicy.
No,
Double
yeah.
spice.
Well, you can get manwich in a bold taste, a little spicier. I might have to now. All this talking, I might just have to go shopping tonight now. But I won't because I'm lazy today. So
So you haven't left the house today?
well, I went to get a haircut. I came back, but
Oh
that
yeah,
So did you
grocery.
see? Did you
Come on.
guys see the extreme weather in the middle of Europe now? I mean, yesterday on the border between Switzerland, no, sorry, the border between Austria and Germany, in a village there, 6 houses collapsed and about 10 people died and about 50 people are missing just because of the rainfall and the weather. So
That's funny. Yeah.
the Norwegian government has put out for tourists now and said stay away from Central Europe because the weather is just unbelievable.
Clap.
Climate change.
Uh-oh. Blame it on that.
There's a couple that I follow, English couple, Dabble Travel. What what's their names? Matt and what's her name?
I don't know.
Anyway, they're in Romania at the moment. Well, their videos are showing them that they're in Romania. They were in Bulgaria before, and then they went to Bucharest. They just put out release one today. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll see it later. But I follow that couple. I've been following them a good while, even when they were in the Philippines. But fair play to them. They 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 came back to the UK during the winter, and then they got the hell out of Dodge before they
Yeah.
couldn't travel, and they're still traveling.
Maria, where's Simon? It's Friday night.
No, it's Thursday.
No.
Well,
Oh, it's
Thursday.
Thursday night. Just the same. Only different.
But Tony, Tony, we were on Simon's last live. I mean, that was like
Oh
yesterday,
no,
was
that
it?
was, but he lied
He
because he had
lied.
one
Yeah,
today.
okay. Okay, so he lied then. Okay. You
Yeah.
see, you can't trust the Northerners.
No, you can't do a little sneak.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
come on. It
He
was,
sounds like he should be in America politics, saying he's going to do something, not actually do something the opposite of what he said.
that was clickbait.
Yeah, yeah. Simon's on
That's
the
what I
phone.
was thinking, Tony. He lied.
Yeah,
Yeah. He
he
said,
did.
the first thing I asked, and the first thing Tony asked when he started it was because the title was my my last live.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So that's clickbait. So he fooled me and he fooled Tony.
yeah. That was the
He know
first
he
one.
can't live without goddamn Americans.
Yeah.
He sent me. Simon sent me a picture of one of his jobs today, where he asked this guy to put some scaffolding up on some stairs. It's a pity I can't show you the picture. I'm just looking at it again.
Did it look dangerous?
There is no scaffolding. He just puts a bottom, say like the bottom part of a scaffolding, the
Yeah.
walkway,
Uh-huh.
and then he's got it on one of the steps, and then he's got bricks. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bricks at the other end.
That's
And
his idea, Scalvin.
yeah, and he writes me, the fucker came in under let me read it. Let me go back.
So
Right, he writes here, a lad that works for him. He's from Sudan. I asked him to set me up some scaffold up on the stairs, so I could tube for the lightning. I don't know.
that guy's
This
from the
is this,
Sudan, you said?
the guy is from the Sudan.
Oh,
So he writes, this is what I found. So he sent me a picture of this bottom thing with 6 bricks holding up the other side. And this is what I found when I went to do it. The fucker nearly got me kicked off the site.
yeah. You know what? I could imagine Simon answering that. Look, what the fuck is this?
You should see the picture. Oh, it's funny as hell.
Well, yeah. Evidently, they don't have scaffolding in the Sudan.
Yeah, he says the fucker came in under a wagon 8 years ago at Calais. I said,
Oh,
wait. I said, you ain't in Sudan now. You fucker.
well, I guess that guy outdid us now.
But he's a brilliant grafter, but daft
Uh-huh.
at times.
Right.
Yeah,
So there's a plus side to it.
yeah. But the picture is funny, man.
What the fuck is this? What?
Oh, it's funny as Jesus.
What, the guy got a big cane and a skirt on or something?
No, there's no people in it. It's just what the job that he set up for Simon to do, the job that he had to do. But Jesus, I said, does he
Well,
have a safe? I asked him, did he have a safety pass? But he never answered me.
there's nobody in their right mind gonna go on something like.
No. I'd say he didn't. He didn't say anything
I
about.
I wish there would have been. I wish he would have been taping his reaction because, based on what I hear on here, I could just imagine how it went.
Yeah, I was just laughing my ass
The
off.
fuck is this? What?
Oh God, it was
Oh, you
funny.
get up on that? What the fuck? Hey, does that sound like him?
So when are we
Hey,
going to see? You have to show us the new haircut that
yeah,
you're getting. Come on,
yeah.
show us.
In about 2 weeks.
What do you mean? They'll be growing out then. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
well, that's the point.
Come on, show yourself. Show yourself.
I ain't going.
Yank. Show yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Show
be
yourself.
incognito, fucking, till after my daughter's wedding.
When's the wedding?
31st.
Well, that's about a week and a half away, isn't it?
2.
2 weeks
Oh,
away.
look, two and a
That's
half,
too
really.
easy.
Today's what, the 15th? 16
Yeah,
days.
15.
2 weeks.
No, it'll be more than that. Shit. A week, 2.5 weeks. Something like that. Almost 3.
You look up on notification.
So, Garth, was there anybody standing there with
No,
him when he was looking
no,
at this? Oh, that'd
no.
have been.
He's just taking a photograph
He
of
said, "Look what
the
I
setup.
build you. I build you scaffolding.
There's only the base,
I
kind
ain't
of
getting up on that fucking shit."
like the walkway place, and then like it's
Yeah.
on one of the steps, and then
Send,
he's got bricks. He's got bricks over here holding up
send me
the
that.
level.
Send me that,
Yeah.
Garth.
Okay. Yeah. Let me try and do that.
Oh my god, it's just. Now I'm going to give an honest reaction as soon as I see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you like to swear and you like to laugh, you can imagine what that'll be.
I just got to figure out how I do that because I've never sent a picture
We just
from
hit on that
Facebook.
little angle deal with the dots on it.
Can't you just show it up on the camera?
No, I can't. I'm using the computer. I'm using Facebook on the computer as well.
Oh, okay.
What, it came up in your Facebook, not your Messenger?
On the messenger, but
Oh,
there's no 3 dots. There's no 3 dots beside it.
okay. Well, just hold your thing up to the camera there.
I can't. The computer doesn't have a
Oh,
camera. The
no.
camera is built into the laptop.
I forgot you're in Ireland. Oh my goodness.
Replying. Oh, see, it's replying to Simon. It won't let me. Won't let me copy image. Okay, let me see if this works.
You can download the image to your hard drive and then send it from there.
I got a good look. I'll send you something that I'm sure he made the facial expression here.
Okay, let me see if this works.
Okay.
Okay, I sent it to your messenger,
Okay. Well,
and I'm sending it to you, Ronald.
you gotta hear somewheres.
Sending me what?
I'm sending you the picture that Simon
Okay.
sent to me.
Let me
Let
bring
me
up
see
the
if I
Oh,
can send
that's what
it
he's.
to Gear.
That's what he's supposed to stand on.
Yeah.
It ain't that much of jury rig
Oh my
shit.
god! Looks like a shitty retaining wall.
Don't nobody talk shit about Filipinos and they bamboo fucking scaffolding. Look at this mess.
Yeah. Fucking.
Even I wouldn't do that.
What's the thought that counts?
Okay,
Yeah,
Gear. I've
I'm
sent
not living.
it. Gear, I've sent it to your WhatsApp.
So,
Yeah, watching it now.
so
Oh my god.
What?
so that was the only part of that scaffolding that didn't have something underneath it.
So
Well,
where did this
it's the
douche?
walkway part.
So where
It's just
did
the
this
walkway.
douchebag come from that called that a scaffolding?
Sudan.
All
Sudan.
right.
Oh,
Yes.
an African.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A dumb African.
We're pretty smart.
question,
You're pretty smart. You know, the Sudan's in Africa.
and the question I asked Simon was, did he not do his safety pass? But he never answered that question, so I don't know.
He's not getting up on it. He don't care how it looks.
I told him, what the fuck is this? That's what he said.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard from him, but I know how he's.
Actually, I think that looks pretty damn solid.
Yeah,
Yeah, real
you know,
good. You know?
yeah, but it's not allowed on the
Yeah, but
Hey,
jobs
wait,
over here.
I
if you
trust
wait,
my livelihood to a guy from the Sudan. Okay. No work,
more
no
work,
rice,
Simon,
man.
more rice. Simon's got to do
Mm.
more work for more rice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be any more rice if he went on top of that.
I'm telling you, we
I'll be
Are you
scrambled
back.
eggs.
sure? Are you sure
I'll
he's
leave
Oh,
on
it
a
to it,
work?
guys.
Are you sure he's on a work phone?
Yeah, that's what
oh my
Maria says, and
God.
probably he's crashed out on the couch.
She says he's still on the phone.
Oh no way! I'd touch that thing. Now, if he was smart, he would build up, put backing on the stairs in the back, and then stack it up like a wedge
So,
with those, and it
is
would
he
work.
is he supposed to walk towards us on that thing, or to the left, or to the right, or his left, our right?
I don't know, but if he had some backing between those other ones against the steps,
Look
it
like
would be safer.
looks
I
like a
think
wall.
I think he's supposed to stand on it to do something up in the roof, and that wouldn't be, if that wobbles a bit, it could fall all over the place, couldn't it?
Yeah, and
And
the guy
Simon
would just
Franklin,
say,
oh, where's OSHA when you need them?
"Yeah, yeah." We're in the factory. They go, "Hey, we're having a surprise inspection in 2 weeks. We got to clean this place." Yeah, everything behind the lines.
Tony, can you imagine some OSHA coming through there and you standing up on this?
Yeah, yeah. The ones that weren't bought and paid for. Yeah, they would.
Well, they'll have you get down that thing immediately. No harness, no nothing. Oh man, they freak out.
Yeah.
They're only there for your protection.
Hopefully he could land on his belly.
Oh, he got plenty of beer in them.
Who the fuck is this?
Unbelievable.
Who fucking made this? You you get up there, not me.
I wouldn't get up on it.
You know what? You know what would have been classically funny is if you watched them do it. You know, there's a reason the guy snuck over the border and not walked. But he meant well. So
He probably did mean well, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he ain't
But
got no. Hey,
the
look
only
at me.
way,
On
the
the mic.
only way, the only way he was getting over the border was that he was hanging underneath a truck
Yeah.
through the Eurotunnel.
So because if this would have been a test, he would have failed. If they said, "Look, buddy, build us some scaffolding, and if you make it right, we'll let you through."
Tony, how about a twist on some ebonics?
Hmm.
If he had stood up on there, he would have failed.
Yeah. Oops. I guess it wasn't that good. Ooh. You made this where it come from. Ooh.
Dangerous business.
Well,
I
I think
guess.
he probably thought it was very solid because they probably don't even have those blocks in Sudan.
So he almost got kicked out the site. It must have been one of those audios where it'd be going beep 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 beep. What beep? What fuck beep?
No, he killed somebody in the Sudan, and he's trying it here too.
Yeah, they taught him that in terrorist school.
All right.
It's better than a bomb.
Oh, did you hear the idiot at the airport?
No.
They told him his baggage was too heavy or something like that, and he got pissed off and said, "Fuck it, leave it." And then there's a bomb in it, and they arrested his ass.
Right, another one of those smart guys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like that smart guy that borrowed that U-Haul moving van truck and then came back for his deposit.
Idiot. What was you?
The truck blew up the smithereens. It blew. Could I get my deposit back?
Mm.
Oh my God! Since you got home, what time did you get home? Uh,
I'm sitting there killing time. Got a
Why you got
2:45 physical therapy appointment today.
oh yeah, I'll give you a sponge bath.
I wish.
I remember when I was 14, I had a concussion. I wiped out on this bike, and I was at Children's Hospital. I think I was 14, and this Candy Striper, beautiful blonde. She wanted to give me a sponge bath, and I wish I'd have had my mind now. Back then, hey, I think you're
I had
missing.
no mind then, Tony. How about like, yes,
Hey,
go.
you ain't spending enough time on my buddy. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I would turn down no sponge baths.
Ooh, she was. Brr. What?
I was so pissed off about my sewing machine. I'm eating lunch.
Uh oh.
I never eat lunch.
You just drink it, right?
I don't even drink it. I don't eat until like 8, 9 o'clock at night. And I'm eating now. It's only what, 1:50?
Before here, it'd be almost 2 there, yeah. Yep.
But that's the thing when you eat. I mean, once you start eating, you're gonna eat again.
Yeah.
A little more spicy and heavier smoke than regular smoked sausages. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll probably go food shopping tomorrow and get it out of my hair.
You ran out of food?
Nah, I got mostly liquid in there, but
You
you
sound
know,
like
with
Rock.
all the hey, look me. You hear all these people in line in back of me going, look at all that. I buy that shitload of
Where's Robert at anyway? He should
I
be
buy
here.
that I buy that Powerade and you got a sale, 89 cents a bottle, and these things are bigger than the one, it's a good buy. But they see
Yeah.
my cart stacked up with this shit, they go, look at all that stuff you got. What are you gonna do with all that?
I'd rather buy the
Hell, I
Gatorade.
don't know. I'm not drinking.
If you buy the Gatorade powder, Tony, I think it's cheaper. You save money too, and if you can regulate the strength of it and sugar and everything.
I don't want. I got the no. I'm trying to stay away
And you
from.
don't have those bottles to dispose of.
It ain't like they weigh 5 pounds.
I'm talking about the planet, Tony. I ain't worried about what it weighs.
Well, they go get grind. The recyclable come through here and they take it to the place and they grind it up.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to.
They make money
I've
off it.
got
I
that.
don't. They make double because they charge the city what they charge. Because where I live, they have a contractor do it, and then they make money when they take it to the recycling center.
All right, Craig, you're not coming up. You're still having that problem.
Maria, why don't you get on the horn here?
No, she can't get up here. This is the dude section.
It's only what 5? Oh yeah, a little late there, man. It's probably 9
I
or
was
10.
watching POD this morning. There was none
7
but
minutes.
a sausage
Se-
fest.
yeah,
Sausage.
7 minutes. 7 minutes to 10. What I'm going to do is about 10:05. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody in the background, and then we can continue on in the backstage part. Because I
Roger
want to
that.
see that. I want to see that haircut of Tony's.
Well, what I trim? I did some manscaping.
What is he?
Isn't that what
Did you
you're
get it?
talking about? Haircut? No, I can't show you that till it starts growing out.
No,
Yeah.
wait. You can do it in private. You can do it in private. I want to see that crew cut. You probably got a crew cut, did you?
No, I didn't get a crew cut.
What you get?
It's cut, man. It's cut.
You got military
You know what-
buzz?
Cut me, man.
He's probably
Cut
bald. He could be bald. He
me,
could be
fucking
bald.
bald.
Right.
Yeah, you're my hero.
Like Jimmy Fallon. You see that shit sitting on the top of his head? You can tell he's obviously bald because he ain't got no baby fuzz in the front of his hairline. It's just
Uh,
bald, and his hair is sitting up on top of it.
Well, I
who?
mean, he's got plenty of money.
Jimmy
Fallon.
Fallon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know he's bald.
Ernie's got a lot of shitty attitude to go with that money. That
No, he's cool.
this excuse that Jimmy Fallon said that he cut his finger that one time was that the fact that he put his hand through a window or some bullshit. Got in
Oh
some
yeah,
kind of conflict with somebody.
he ain't no fighter.
I go to when you get alcohol in, yeah, everybody's a fighter.
Yeah, not everybody. I'm a happy drunk.
Oh, kick your ass, I will.
I don't fight when
But
I
it's,
was drinking. I don't have time for that.
You're
I didn't
like
drink
Michael
to start
Jackson
fighting.
said, you're a lover, not a fighter, right?
That's right.
mm-hmm.
I don't have
Too
time to
old for
waste
that.
my buzz.
Too old for that shit.
Way too old. Can you
Mm-hmm. I
imagine
hear you.
69-year-old guy in there starting a
You
fight,
exert too much energy.
a bar fight? Come on.
Simon's
Somebody,
texting me now on Messenger.
who?
Simon, he's having pie, chips, peas, and gravy.
You know, ever since Italy beat the shit out of England, they don't talk to me now.
I'm having rotisserie chicken, Asian rotisserie chicken from Costco.
I like those corners, and I like those.
I better get that link to give to Simon so he can come up if he wants to come up later.
Simon, you should have
after.
been playing some audio on that photo there. That would have been better as a video. A
Some
real
of that,
time a real time reaction.
you send that to work. Send that to Christian for part of his bad day at work.
Oh, who the fuck is that? I ain't going on this shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen Christian. He hasn't come up on the on the panel in a long
Oh,
time.
you say
I haven't seen Monk either.
if you said
No,
Simon, what that look like? Look like fucking shit.
I saw Christian this morning at POD.
POD? What's that?
Yeah,
Pussy on
Philippines on
delivery.
Demand.
What, Ronald?
Philippines on Demand. POD, the sports guy.
Never heard of it. Sorry.
You never heard of POD? Judy
No.
Fisher was there too.
No?
They, this is what I'm having: Norwegian chili infused salmon.
Sam, I was gonna say,
Ooh, chili
Mm.
infused.
look at one big fish.
Ah, nice.
On
What did
brown
you
bread.
have that sent up or you cooked it?
Yeah,
You
You
microwave
had
it.
it sent up or you cooked it?
I prepared it.
What? What?
Yeah,
What?
Uh-oh. All these galloping gourmets in the house.
Yeah. You got Fiore right up there.
Is Graham Kerr still alive?
I don't know. Good question. I forgot all about it. Galloping Gourmet.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Graham Kerr.
Kerr. Grant Kerr.
I thought maybe Gare would know.
Did the Galloping Gourmet die?
Who?
There you go.
Oh,
1975 interview. Taker renounced the show Galloping Gourmet, saying that what I did wasn't art.
I'm just going to check his key.
Galloping Gourmet chef.
Okay, hang on a second there, Tony. Kiko, if you're there, if you want to come up onto the panel and be in the background, so when we go off
Well,
air in about 5 minutes,
he,
at least you'll be still there because
he,
I don't have a way of contacting you.
he was 85 in 2019.
dead now?
I didn't say that. Didn't say he died. Gourmet is he's still a charmer at 85. Lives simply in his nautically designed home, overlooking the Skagit Valley. Skagit. Was he Scotch?
I didn't know about that part.
I'm reading what it had listed along with his info.
No, it's English.
How long did the Galloping Gourmet last? 3 years? 69 and 71?
He's still alive. We living in London.
Oh, yeah. London, Ottawa.
Goddamn Americans.
Ah, here comes the wino. The rummy's here.
Hey, what do you mean fucking wino, Tony?
Hey, is that exactly what you told that guy when you looked at that scaffolding? The fuck is this?
Hello, everybody, and Tony.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up,
You know what? We have a new rule here that you have to be above 5'6" to be on this show. So
Well, I'm 5'6.5", so does that count?
no, can't.
No, Simon, you have to take off the high-heeled shoes.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
the pumps.
Hey, Maria, pass me them stilettos.
Hairy ass toes.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
no. He outlived his wife, Tony.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Graham Kerr. His wife died in 2015.
Oh, it'd be a real trick for me to outlive mine, but
I didn't know you was live tonight, Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it last
on
time.
Tuesday.
Mind you,
Yeah.
I've been busy on the phone.
Yeah, Maria said you were.
well, you got a stable too.
Well,
By the
I've
way,
got
the
a
guys.
I've
Sorry,
got to
by
earn
the
the
way.
rice.
By the way, guys, who hasn't even given me a thumbs up yet? Can you give me a thumbs up? So just helps with the
I think
algorithm.
I did.
No, I can't do that, Garrett. I've not been on for
I
5
did
minutes.
already. Yeah, I did.
There go my thumbs up.
I have to wait 5 minutes, Garrett.
So Simon, what almost got you kicked off the site today? What did you say?
I don't know, but I got a message on that iPhone that the temperature warning, and then it just froze, so I just fucking fucked it off. So do you know what? I've never had any trouble at all with that iPhone 11, but since I bought this piece of shit,
You got Samsung rules.
Well, it works a lot better.
Samsung rules, baby.
fuck the Samsung. But you know what? Honestly, that iPhone 11, I
Samsung
could read all
rules.
the messages. It doesn't matter whether the sun was shining on it. But this one, I've had nothing but fucking marble with it.
So
Well,
by,
It's like a vaccine. They hadn't been tested.
It's the government's secret way of fucking with you since you didn't get the jab.
No, but today, that's the first time I was driving and it come up on the screen. The screen froze and it come up temperature warning.
Yeah, that happened to me when I was filming. Do you remember that when I got to the car park, and then it happened to me, and then when I restarted the video again, saying that I was ending the video, I said sorry about that, folks. My
but
phone went dead.
You know what, Gareth? That's what pisses me off. You know what I mean? I thought I can't even see the fucking messages because of this.
Yeah, but I haven't done a live with the phone yet. I did it with my iPhone 8 and I never had a problem.
No, well,
I can't believe it did clickbait the other day, Simon, saying that my last live. So me and Tony went up there to support you on your last live, and then I hear you back again today.
Yeah,
I know, yeah. But
he lied.
Yeah, but because I had a word with Gareth, because obviously I'm not busy now with work. But Gareth said to me, "Well, you got to drive home. You got to drive there. You got to drive there. Just do a live."
Yeah.
Did you need an Irishman to tell you that? Didn't you work that out yourself?
Well, yeah, I trust an Irishman more than I trust an American.
Oh shit! A little squirrely fucker like you, man.
No offense, like Tony. You know what I mean? Because we know.
You know
we
what
all
I
love you. We all love
you. Know
Tony.
what I mean? Oh, I mean it either. You know what I mean?
No offense, but I trust an Irishman before I trust a Norwegian or an
Yo.
Oh my god!
You little fucker!
Simon, did you have your phone in the window?
Yes, it's on the window, and that's
This
what.
is for all the other little people in the world.
Yeah, well, hey, you know the best things, Tony? They always come in small packages.
Oh, yeah, except yours.
But I've got a big cock.
Somebody make a joke.
Come on, man. You know you're the little train that could. That's all.
Well, I'm only telling you what Maria told me.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean? Yeah, right.
She has that scripted.
You can't bring Maria into the middle of a fight.
Tony.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, us Irish or half Irish, we're quick off the mark.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll tell you what, Simon, if Maria told you that, that's a good thing, because then she probably only had been out with Filipinos before.
Well, I always tell her. That Filipino she's been with before, they ain't got nothing on me. Hey, but I was asking her, she was she said ask her what this flashlight is. You know, Tony's got his rabbit out.
Yeah, that's why I muted him.
Hey,
Because I couldn't hear you talking, Simon. That's why I muted him.
What?
Tony's got his rabbit going.
Yeah, delete my ass. I was saying, Tony, we was talking about Graham Gear, right? Kerr. You know, he met his wife. They both were 11 years old. They've been together ever since she.
From 11?
Yeah.
How old was he when they met? 35?
No, he was 11. They both were 11 years old.
Okay. Well, he probably built up a tolerance to her.
No, not at 11. You know what you want at 11.
Well, later on.
If you stuck with somebody at the age of 11 until she died, y'all was
well.
If
that'd be today. What kind of Hello Kitty item does she want?
No, I don't know about that. I have no clue. I got to spend 45 minutes with this physical therapist here in about 45 minutes.
Did you defunk yourself today?
Oh yeah, Killy power is at 0.
There you go.
I mean, I was funky. I was smelling like a Philly cheesesteak.
Hey, the sweaty one.
Yeah, with the when the bag get greasy.
Yeah.
But I don't entertain. I don't do jack. So I don't have to do nothing for my personal hygiene unless I feel like it. I ain't got to be out in public.
Funkier the better. They'll sign that freaking paper just to get you out of the room.
Right? I can rob a bank with these armpits. Stick them up.
Nah, that's okay, mister. Here you go. The ones without the dye pack to ensure you never be back.
Yeah, I say stick them up, and the bank teller tell me, no, put them down.
Simon, you can do that thumbs up now, because of the next minute or so I'm going to end this.
Don't worry, Gareth, I'll give you a thumbs up.
Okay. Anyway, guys. Okay, I'm going to end this broadcast, guys, in the background.
So
Craig,
what's going to happen? Have we got to come back up again?
No. Just stay there. Don't move. Just stay where you are.
Hey, Tony.
Craig, guys. Let me end this. Let me end this. Let me end this, and then we can continue the chat.
Okay.
Craig, I've sent you a link.
Put his ass out.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah, I just did. So if you want to come up backstage, you can. Kiko, I don't know if you were there at all tonight, whatever, but I have no way of contacting you. I have contacts for all the others.
I don't think Kiko.
All right. Anyway, everybody in the backstage, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We're just going to continue.
Hey, wait a minute, Simon's
background.
not
Yeah,
here.
he's got a link. So thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we'll be back on Saturday night, 8:00 Irish time, and I'm sure you'll get a notification then. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. Good night, folks.
Ciao.
Good night.
Bye.